and welcome to Coffee and Candor. This is Amber.
Chris.
Ross.
And Brandy.
And Amber is still drunk from the night before.
So is Chris and Brandy. Don't let them.
No, Chris is absolutely not. No, I'm not. That was bullshit, though, that wine had 12% fucking alcohol.
I'm telling you, I mean, just
you drink
a little...
fucking 2 glasses, expecting 2 glasses of normal wine, and then you get hit with a fucking sledgehammer of buzz.
Well, I just had a drink of yours, and then the glass and a half of mine. I was fucked up. Okay.
Well, all right, so you said, though, that the shit that I was drinking had 12%, which is 2.5 times the normal percent by volume, right? And I had a glass and a half. And so that winds up being, what, almost 6 glasses that hit me in however long it took me to drink a glass and a half.
Yeah.
I was wondering why the room started spinning like it did.
All I know is it was
like, holy shit, did I get roofied?
Like, math is not my strong point anyway, but when I'm trying...
No, but I can calculate how much...
But no, I'm talking about, like, we were trying to play that card game, and I'm trying to count cards and do math, and I'm like, I'm fucked up, y'all.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here like, I can't get on the board, and everyone's like, we're already on the board.
We've been on the board for 4 rounds.
For 4 rounds, and you've just got 18 cards in your hand. Oh, I guess I'll play these then.
Yeah. I was like, well, that next hand, I'm going to fuck y'all up.
Yeah, that was really, really funny. So, all right. Somebody tell us what we're talking about.
The ex-cheerleader, Brooke Skylar Richardson, who was on trial for aggravated murder, involuntary manslaughter, child endangerment, abuse of a corpse, with the 2017 death of her newborn baby, Annabelle.
Where was this?
It says Ohio jury.
Oh, okay.
So I guess Ohio. Yeah, she got pretty much a slap on the wrist. All she got charged for was abuse of a corpse.
Yeah, but
which is nothing. I mean, that is such.
I mean, she didn't even like. By the time they got around to sentencing her, they were like,
"But here's the thing: they kept questioning her, and she said that she actually, because at first she had said that the baby was stillborn, right? Mm-hmm. After they kept questioning her, she said that the baby's arm had moved, which means that she killed that baby.
To back up, she had a boyfriend, and the mom wanted her to get on birth control. So she went to the doctor, and the doctor said, "Oh, you're pregnant." And she's like, "You can't tell my parents. You can't tell my parents. I can't do this, blah, blah, blah."
I'm assuming she was a high school cheerleader.
Yeah, she was. And she left the doctor's appointment, never came back for any follow-ups or anything. So it was on file that she was pregnant.
Well, and not only that, but a letter was sent out to her parents, and her mom got this letter saying she was pregnant, and her mom's like, I didn't know that. Yeah, she convinced her mom that it was a typo. Like, her mom
That's a hell of a typo.
Dumb.
Wow, yeah, no kidding.
Okay, that's the mom knew the whole time.
Mom didn't want to know.
So she went to prom. And was it that night or the next day?
No, it was a couple of days later. But, like, in her prom pictures, they said she was, like
really pregnant.
And, I mean, you couldn't... She looked like she ate a lot. Ate a big nacho plate or something like that, you know?
She bloated up for beans.
This is why it's bullshit that the mom didn't know, because after she gave birth, she's taking selfies of her belly and sending them to her mom saying, "I got my belly back." And, like, apparently her mom...
that's a lie.
Apparently her mom was, like, real hyper-focused on the daughter's weight. And so...
Like all moms should be.
No, not hyper-focused. Like, you shouldn't be like...
She was probably hyper-focused because she was wondering if she was...
Listen, drunk fuckers. That was sarcasm, and both y'all missed it. Thank you, Ross.
But no, what... Okay.
Fuck.
But what, like...
I want Star.
Apparently... No, you don't. You'll have to get in a fight.
Yeah.
That's fine.
No, it's not.
I'm getting a fight with that chick that was being so mean to everybody.
We'll go to Cersei. I don't want to fuck with them.
But apparently, like, her mom was so, like, about her weight that, like, the girl was anorexic at times. Mm-hmm. And her weight, like, crazily fluctuated.
So was this, like, the whole time she was a teenager or just...
No, like, leading up, and, like, she'd had, like, problems with anorexia and been in treatment and stuff like that.
So was the mom making sure she didn't lose too much weight because she was anorexic? She wanted her to be skinny.
She probably wanted her to be skinny. She was probably trying to live her life
it was
through
like
her daughter.
The mom was so hyper-focused on her weight.
You're going to be a cheerleader, and then you're going to be a pageant queen, and then,
that she had basically given her daughter anorexia trying to live up to her standards. Mm-hmm. And then...
Grow up, people.
The girl had... the girl like you could tell something was not right with her belly, but she just looked like she was a little out of shape. She did not look like somebody that was 7 months gone with child in her prom pictures. But yeah, and then so she delivered at home in the middle of the night in the bathroom and buried it in the yard. What is Rusty up to?
Rusty's weird.
Ross blew in that straw, and Rusty it freaked him out.
He's like, I'm gonna fuck you up.
He was all up on the straw. I didn't want orange weird ass hair all up in my cup.
But I know the doctor also said something about
bud hair.
You had like 3 months left, and she gave birth 11 days later.
Yeah, because like she finally.
Well, I mean, with it. That's not a surprise with it being first
and that's
child,
why I told him,
being
I said,
so young. You never know.
Well,
plus
and
if she had weight, the baby would, because they do it by measurements.
Right, and it would have been all off if she was like
she was losing weight
and not, starving herself and stuff like that.
But yeah, she swore up and down that it was stillborn, and then later she changed her story and said, "Well, I think I saw the arms move."
Well, see, with forensics, they could tell you that. So
it was all bones.
If it's all bones, then no. They
Matter of fact, then they said she tried to cremate the baby, which she admitted to, but then they came back and said no, she didn't try to cremate the baby. That was just decay.
See, I don't understand how that happens.
Here's that full story. The medical examiner said the bones were charred. And then she said, no, I never tried to set the baby on fire. My dad sets a lot of fires in the back, like burning leaves. So she said maybe that was mixed in with the soil or something. And then...
that sounds like a lie.
Because that's totally plausible.
And then the girl finally admitted to trying to burn the baby. And after she admitted, then the medical examiner came back and said, no, it wasn't burnt.
Yeah.
And the bones look completely different than they did when I saw them last month.
That's what I don't understand.
I didn't hear that part.
How can
medical examamber Tommy Malik, did he move to Ohio?
That's what I was wondering.
Like.
Came back from the dead. But yeah, I mean, it was just fucked up. And like Amber was talking about, like the day after, and they have these pictures where she was to her mom, oh my God, I can't wait to go out to dinner and show off my belly.
Tummy.
And I can't believe it's back. I mean, completely like...
So if she says the mom didn't know, the mom says she didn't know, how'd they explain that? Oh, she was just having stomach problems and was worried about her stomach or something?
My take is they just kind of like, that didn't happen. I mean, I didn't hear any direct explanation. They were just like, oh, well, that goes to her state of mind that she was so hyper-focused on her looks. But I mean, the mom, sounds to me like the mom had to be somewhat culpable. How would the mom not go, what now?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
If somebody especially hyper-focused on their daughter's weight and that much of a change, and she's like, what? I didn't notice.
Okay. Can somebody explain to me why we are at this place in society now where horrible people will tell you what they've done horrible and you still go, oh, well, you can go. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Shit has flipped backwards.
I mean, good
because
Lord.
people confuse decency and like I can have common empathy for just about anything, but that is not an excuse for just any behavior. I can say, I understand how you were maybe confused and you were like emotionally fucked up and did some highly questionable things. That doesn't mean it's okay. Mm-hmm. Like, just because you didn't know what to do and you made a bad call, we don't just whitewash it all and go, well, but they were under duress.
Okay, but here's the thing.
Yeah, it doesn't excuse the action and it doesn't excuse the person from the repercussions of that action.
Right.
But the other thing is, I understand what you're saying, but then you have all the examples of people like that basically turn around and then say, fuck yeah, I did it, I don't give a damn. Well, and we still give them the benefit of the doubt.
That they can. That's their out.
You know what I have a problem with is when criminal X does whatever criminal X does. We'll say rob somebody.
Yeah.
And as a matter of fact, here's an actual real life example. Dude, it was a couple of years ago. Dude broke into someone's house, and the someone shot him and killed him. Right, yeah. And it was classic self defense. You know, no charges were filed. But yeah, he's wanting to go outside, but he doesn't know the door's closed. Anyway.
Y'all, no more blind jokes. That's sad.
This is not a blind joke. That's a fact. He doesn't know the fucking door's closed. Well, he probably doesn't now that he ran into it. But anyway, but the community, and this kid's, I think it was his mom or his aunt or fucking somebody.
Yeah, they
was
had
well, how else is he supposed to get money for his school clothes?
Oh yeah,
I
remember that.
Yeah, it's like, all right, number one,
get a job.
Number one, it doesn't matter.
Or apparently panhandle on the corner.
Yeah, whatever. You don't fucking break the law, and not having money for school clothes is not an excuse to go rob people.
Right.
Well,
and if you go break into somebody's house and you get fucking shot for it. Hey,
then you gotta,
them's the breaks. That's the risk you take.
Well,
exactly.
That's just like the case here a couple of years ago in Oklahoma, where the 16-year-old was in bed asleep at home, and the 3 other teenagers, that may have been 18 or 19, they were still teens,
right?
Broke in, trying to rob him.
Then he killed 2 of them.
Yeah, for sure. He may have killed all 3. I can't remember, but he woke up. Got his dad's AR-15 and killed him. And first it was like, oh, these are good kids. They broke into the house.
Exactly. They're not good kids if they break into a motherfucker's house.
And my thing is, what if all 3 of them had gotten in there, gotten into the bedroom with that 16-year-old kid, and then he woke up?
Then that would have been a different story.
Yeah. Then there would have been a different kid dead.
They killed him.
Yep.
But we want to make excuses for them, and then once we got past the whole they were good kids and all this, then it was, well, the AR-15 was overkill. He shouldn't have shot him with an AR-15. I mean,
he shot him with what he had. But I mean, it's no different than, remember when that store where we get the pizza got robbed?
Papa John's.
No, down there at the
Butlerville?
Yeah.
The Pizza Pro at Butlerville? Yeah.
Remember what they got robbed, and the clerk killed a teenager that was robbing them, and everybody was like,
that seems like that'd be self-defense.
He was just a teenager.
He was just a boy committing armed robbery.
Yeah.
That negates that other part.
And
she was in fear for her life.
When you make the decision to commit armed robbery or fucking attempted murder or larceny, burglary, whatever it is that you're doing, all the good shit that you've done, he was such a good kid, and most of that's bullshit most of the time anyway.
Yeah.
What you're doing right now, that totally negates all of that.
Right.
It's like
I can't believe that he got shot. Well, he was committing a felony and trespassing.
He was robbing someone.
In the process of robbing someone.
Who feared for their life.
It was like that asshole judge, that Brock Turner, who raped the girl behind the dumpster. The
didn't
judge
want to hurt his life.
He has such a bright future. We don't want to ruin
college
it.
Case deal.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
If I was the judge, I'd have been like,
what about her life? Her life's fucking ruined.
If I was the judge, I'd have been like, congratulations, asshole, you can be the fastest swimmer in prison.
Yeah.
For 15 to 20 or whatever the fucking man.
You want to play hell running from them in the showers now.
And they're saying that girl, the
girl we were talking about?
Yeah, the cheerleader. They said that she has dependent personality disorder.
What the fuck does that mean?
Meaning she's terrified of rejection and easily manipulated by the 2 detectives that questioned her about how the newborn died.
That is bullshit.
Wow. Anybody could use that. And that is
why I think.
And what does terrified of rejection have anything to do with killing your baby and burning it?
Because she didn't want the boyfriend.
But that's why I think a lot of psychology, if it's not on a horseshit, if that psychologist isn't on a tight leash, it's bullshit.
Well, because you can just go off.
You can literally, hand to God, if you're a psychologist, you can take anybody. You can take all 7.7 billion of us, and every one of us will have a diagnosis of something.
Well, right, because everybody's a little bit
especially the ones that don't have enough thought going on to form their own opinions.
Well, but according to psychology, there is no such thing as a normal person.
No, because we're all the sum total of
if I did something, I can say I remember as a child police being around and the lights, and
it
the
triggered
police
me.
questioned me, caused me. I have this disorder where I'm afraid of the police, and they made me fall.
Everybody's afraid of the police.
Yeah.
So,
but right, I mean, she could totally say that, like, or somebody could say, well, if some dude pissed me off, I could say, well, I shot him. Why? Well, I was a sexual assault victim, and he seemed a little bit aggressive, and it triggered me.
I was a sexual assault victim 35 years ago, and it's still, but